Thanks for joining this new training. My name is Jack Hopman, and before we go in this 1 hour training, I want to express my thankful that all of you guys are coming to the webinar and to my replays, and one way we are connected. Today I realized how fortunate I am with you guys as being my members. So I just wanted to share my feelings about that. I want to have that recorded because I feel pretty happy about that. So the second thing, we have three topics today. Is you will go to learn more about the new website, new local team Jack. You're going to learn more about lead finder Jack, and I can also show a little bit about silent prospector, where to find the training and the templates. And third of all, we're going to speak about conversion. And I'm using AdWords as AdWords ads, so you kind of get an idea what conversion means. Because with all this prospecting, what you're going to do, at some point you need to convert. Does that make sense? And I will touch base a little bit about Google My Business. Okay. So are you guys ready for those three topics? We're going to talk about Google My Business. I got something prepared for that too. Okay, so don't worry, just a simple link. Okay, so I'm working on it, but I can show you where I'm at. And with the replay, you will get the buy link. Now, the new website. Are you guys ready? Okay, this is the new website. Okay, so it looks much more clear. Logo, phone number, white, a lot of white, then the map, contact us, and a simple footer. And the inner page is also cleaned up. Okay, so those are the new logo team. And are you guys see my screen? Is that working now? Okay, now how the backend going to change a little bit, but I want to show you some magic. Okay, that's actually what I want to show today. So this is really magic. Okay, let me update it to page 5. This is your current team, correct? This is how your team looks like at the moment, correct? This is your team we're looking for, correct? This is your team, standard team. Enter yes. Get some interaction. So this is the current team. Now I'm going to change to the new team. Okay? Going to change to the new team. I changed the team version, and I'm going to refresh this. And now with one click, all the content get converted to the new team layout. Does that make sense? So it will have some small bugs still. Be working them out. But the goal is, so there are two things. When you install a new team, there's no problem. Okay? When you already have an existing team, you will be able to convert them to the new layout for about 80%. 80%. Then you have to do a little bit work, but about 80% you're able to do that. So if you don't need to redo all the content and all of kind of things, okay? So about for 80%, it will be updated. You have to do small things, but most things are done for you. For the new installs, of course, it works. Does that make sense? So this is coming next Tuesday. Okay, we have a week to finish this all, and then what are the small things we have to do? Let's say you have some special customizations, special styling. If you did something special, you probably have to redo those special things. If you only use the standard ones, it probably will do for 90%. Correct? I cannot say it exactly. I don't want to say 100%. Okay, then you say, Jack, whatever. So let's say it's always something. So, and depends which plugins you use and all of kind of things. You can always go back. So for new installs, you will get the new theme. And of course, the first couple of 2 weeks, the conversion will have some points and we will solve them. There's so many options. Okay. So when you scroll down, okay, see the map. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that is coming next Tuesday. Now, this doesn't work for Christianis. This only works for the drag and drop. That's correct. But you can convert the standard theme to drag and drop, and then from the drag and drop, you can convert them to the new theme design. So there are 2 steps you have to take. So the new theme design will be, yeah, to be honest, much better. Okay? Everybody up to date with this? Okay. What is next? Good to go. So let me close those tabs. So let's do, how many niches does the new theme convert? Same amount. Still has to, but it will be the same amount. Okay, 280 something. Okay. Now the Google My Business. So I kind of remember that we did the Google My Business, update the Google My Business promise. So I started the Google My Business. I started the Google My Business service on my website, and it will list here all the services we do, and it will have an order button. Okay, it's not ready yet, so I have to list all the services we do. So, but I also ordered half hour ago the domain Google My Business done for you. Okay, so that probably becomes the domain name, and then I can kind of show this table more or less. Okay, so we will list here what we all do, and then you can order it. Okay, I'm not going to hardly promote this service because there's a lot of manpower involved for us. Okay, so there's a lot of manpower. So I kind of want to do it smoothly. The guys, if you need Google My Business, we're happy to do it. But then I'm going to sign up 100 persons on a weekend. Okay, then we cannot. I do this smoothly. Okay, I'm not pushing this. You probably have recognized that I'm not pushing this. Okay, it's a lot of manpower. So, but if you have a client who needs Google My Business, we can do the work for you. Okay, and and we will list. I will put probably on the products. I will put a link. Google My Business done for you, and let's go to the sales page. Do you set it up and optimize? Yes. Okay. It's a lot of work. So so um, it used to be that it was a 10 pack. Okay. Now then they changed to 7 pack, and now it's in 3 pack. So it's much harder to rank in Google. Much more competition. That means you have to do much more work. It depends on the keyword and the niche. Okay. So we cannot do this cheap. If we do it cheap, then you don't get any results. You have to put some reasonable effort in it. Okay? So you should charge $500 a month, $497 per month. It's a lot of money, I know, but it's very important. It's very important. Okay? We cannot do it more. If we would do it cheaper, then you don't get results. And I'm not pushing this. I'm just offering you it as a solution. Does that make sense? So if you have a client who needs Google My Business, I can help you. If we can help you, okay? You will get really the experts on it, how to deal with this. So you can start promoting as your own service, yes. Yes, we will do it white label. So if you already signed up for this, what does that mean? Does that price change? No. No, no, no. This price doesn't change. What about Google My Business Post? Yes, it's all included. Setup, optimize, or ranking. It's optional. Do they need to have a Google My Business? That's optional. We can also create one. Okay, we will just take that client and whatever is needed, we will do for it. Okay. So um, so there's this. I don't want to $297 per month. Yes. No, you don't need this as an add-on. You can use it as an add-on. So if you have Google My Business trading portal and you want to offer the white label version, you can do that. So you feel comfortable. So what do we charge for the client? $497 or more. Okay. With your done for you Google My Business service, if I bundle local SEO, we don't do if you do organics. If you speak about organic, we don't do that. Okay. Now we waive the setup fee. This is a long-term relation. Okay. So we will eat the cost in a. You charge $297 and we charge $497. That's correct, David. It is a lot of work, believe me. To do it right in Google My Business, there are only 3 spots. And I don't care if I don't get 100 clients in a weekend. I'm not looking for that. It's a lot of work for my team. I only offer it to you guys so you have a solution. Okay, good with this. Does this include citation correction? Yes. I will finish this table with all the things. I just started it, okay? Because I promised. But I will do it on a separate domain. It takes longer to do the Google My Business than AdWords, yes. That's a very good point, Will. And this brings me to the next topic. Okay, tell me if you have access to the cloud version for Lead Finder Jack. Enter yes or no. Okay. Now, I see only yeses. Now, Julian said, I love it. Now, do you guys notice a difference? So when you logged in, did you notice a difference? Tell me if you saw a difference. Did you see a difference? In what way? In the look and feel, user interface. Okay. Okay. Let me make it bigger. Okay. It used to be show beta, correct? The beta is gone. Okay, why is the beta gone? Because all the search engines are gone. There are no known bugs. We even implemented support. You can now create a support ticket inside Lead Finder Jack, so you don't have problems with that support email didn't go through the email service, and you can also see the responses. Okay, so now you can ask support, create a support ticket within my Lead Finder Jack. So how cool is that? Now I need to go to support at Jack Home, support at Lead Finder Jack. Okay, so that is new, but there's more new, of course. Okay, AdWords. Let's do Facebook. Facebook. Now it's very easy to get after niches who are listed on Facebook. You can do one niche, all cities, or one city, all niches, or one niche, all cities. So in a click, you get a lot of results. Okay, now let's do AdWords. Let's do Florida. One niche, all cities, or one niche. I like one niche, all cities, or one niche. No, let's do one niche, all cities. Okay, let me do. I love auto repair. You guys know this? Roofer. Do we have roofer? Roofers. Yes. Save. Okay, all cities for roofers. Don't get companies. And all cities for roofer. And now it starts. Now it goes to the multi. Okay, this is much better than live. And now once it is done, so it's much better than. Now you can even go eat breakfast or whatever, enjoy your time, but you don't need to. You can close the browser, and when you come back, it will have found all the companies who advertise for roofers in Florida. How cool is that? Okay, so Now, we will get back to this screen. I just wanted to show you that it's so easy. The interface is so intuitive. There's nothing better than this. There's really nothing better. Okay, now we will get back to this. Does time of the day of search matter? Yes, but don't care about it. Will you show the data? Yes. What time is the best? Now, it's of course when everybody is awake, then it takes longer that search than everybody's sleeping. Does that make sense? So that's kind of the point. Okay. How the credits work? One company is one credit. It's all simple. Okay, so let's just do the magic and we get here back. Results will be the same no matter the time. Correct. Yes. Results will be the same. It just can only handle so much in the background. Now, conversion. Guys going to learn something amazing about conversion. Because I saw that topic today in Facebook. And conversion is kind of empathy. You guys understand what I'm saying when I say empathy? You kind of want to know your prospect problem and you want to offer a solution. Does that make sense? So conversion can be a website, can be a phone call, but we're going to use as example an AdWords ad. Why is an AdWords ad so good example? Because it kind of simplifies the mechanic of conversions. Now, and there's another reason I love AdWords. Okay, so I make a significant amount of money with AdWords management. AdWords management. That is my core business, and I get by far the most amount of money for my time. Does that make sense? What I say now? So if you would add up the amount of money I earn divided by the time I spent, AdWords management is a winner. Why is that? Because um, when you set up right, you don't have a lot of management. You don't have a lot of management to do. Less than an hour. Less than an hour you have to spend to check it out. Now you earn at least $200 per month. So who's happy with $200 a month per hour? Who's that? It's so easy. Will say yes. It is very, very, very achievable. Okay. Okay. They'll set me note. Okay. Now, because we kind of had a conversation in Facebook, you need to start thinking on how conversion works. And this, you have to become creative. Creative how you want to answer a prospect question. Creative if you have if in any case, correct? If you answer me a question and I want to present something on a sales page, I want to answer your need. So, mirror the visitor's end goal. So if you follow who has bought another AdWords training than mine? Tell me if you have done another AdWords training than mine. Okay? Now, they always tell put the keyword in a subject line, correct? That's what they tell. Keyword. So let's say mirror the and they say get rid of acne. Okay, so that is keyword is acne. The loser deal is dealing with acne because that's kind of you put a question mark to what the search term is. That's what you learned, correct, Julian and Jeroen? Huh? Okay. That was, let's say, it's not bad. It's not bad. How do you say that? It's not the best. And you guys want to get trained as an expert, as the best, correct? So here, this is the winner. Kill acne once and for all. You're not only repeating the keyword, but you give a solution. Mirror the visitor end goal. Now, visualize that. You are standing with your feet in the Google search and you enter acne. Then you see all kind of elements, ads around you. Where would you feel the most connected to? Okay? That is how AdWords is. So conversion is, okay, somebody has a problem and I resonance with that problem. Does it also work for Facebook PPC? Yes, it works for Facebook PPC. It works for headlines, for websites. So here's the trick. And it's a very good question. If you need a slogan, a headline, a bullet point, something you have only a place for a couple of words, what do? You take that keyword and you go to google.com and you look at a couple of ads. And then you, let's say, keyword city, and you change a couple of cities. And now you get a good impression which kind of headlines fit with that keyword. And now you have good ideas. Does that make sense, David? So AdWords can be used in many, many ways. Okay, you get a lot of ideas from it. But there is good AdWords and there's excellent AdWords, and that sets you apart. Okay? Here another example. So the keyword is sell your car in AdWords. And you probably think sell your car today is a good headline, correct? And I'm saying it is not a bad one. But what is a better one? We will buy your car today. So that is actually what you want, correct? You're not looking for, okay, sell your car. You're looking for somebody to buy your car. Okay? That is you have to develop a certain empathy to see what the prospect, the keyword is the prospect. Are you guys following me with this? It's a little bit 2 steps ahead. The keyword is the prospect. And let's say the local business, you get a call back. You get a call, and someone said, let me give an example. Someone said, "Hey Jack, I'm a roofer and I got a call from you. Um, uh, how can you help me with my problem? Okay, or how does your service work? So you can say, um, you can probably say, yes, we are selling leads, correct? You can say, yes, you can selling leads, okay? Or you can say, we will make you money to deliver leads as much as you can handle. And that's what a local business is about, making money. Okay? So you need to when you have a conversation with a local business, we will get you more business. So whatever, so you have to think on a business level. Okay? You speak from business to business, and this solenoid, there are two reasons why they started the business: is they want to be independent and they want to make money, correct? And because they call you back, they are interested in your service, and now you have to convince them that investing of you is a good investment, because you help them to make money. Does that make sense? So when you speak with a prospect, you have to think about how you can make the money. That's basically this. Okay, now get super specific. Best market strategies, the first ever public library of tested marketing strategies online. Okay, so get super specific. The ad number one is best marketing strategies. The first ever public library of tested marketing strategy online. Not a bad one, correct? Best marketing, the first ever public library. Or you have the headline, best marketing strategies, 10 patent strategy guides, 1,500 proven tests, free access. Okay, so it got more specifics to the service. Ad number two get 88% higher click-through rate. Okay, now think about this. You have still that rover on the line. You're asking for leads. Okay, and your service is lead generation. One answer could be, yes, I can send you leads all day. Not bad, correct? Not bad. Or you say, I can send you 10 leads every day. So what would you think the rover likes to hear? Will convince them to use your service. What would you think? Why is that? Because he can imagine, now we can imagine how 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 much he earned from those 10 leads. Correct. So then you can ask the question, how much on average do you earn on each customer? Maybe it's $1,000. So if I send you 10 leads, you make $10,000. Would $1,000 per day service work for you? That's how it is in ROI, correct? So get specific. Conversion is also important for AdWords ads, for your website, for Facebook ads, for AdWords. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of you can learn from Google AdWords ad, a lot. Okay. Next one. Make things personal. Okay. Make things personal. Online store solution. Let's say domain.com or the winner online store made simple. Start your free trial now. Okay? So if you speak with the roofer and you say, uh, go to this website, or you say, I can set you up for, I wouldn't say free trial. I don't like free trials, but I can set you up for a special deal. Okay, I don't. Side note: I don't like free trials, so you don't need to do it. Business owners, they know you diminish your service, but make it personal. Okay, if you do Google AdWords, don't use an 800 number, use a real tracking number. I think everybody knows that, correct? At least that makes sense. Okay, now who is using a prospecting method like the turbo system? You collect the leads, you send them to silent prospector, they call back, and you send them a text message. And you get calls back and no conversion. Okay? Yes. What is the next thing you want to do? You need to change things up. Up to a point, you get results. Okay? Now, when you get results, what are you doing then? You do two things. You change a little bit up, and you don't throw away the old conversion, but you like to improve it, correct? More testing, more testing, more testing, and if something doesn't work out, you go back to the previous conversion, okay? Arlen said, what if you are scared to promise how many leads you can send them? Okay, then promise it. Then do not promise it. It's not your strength. Offer something that you feel comfortable with. If you are good in creating websites, offer that. Okay. How do we AdWords? You can do AdWords. You can generate leads in AdWords. Okay. I use AdWords. Okay. Now tell me. I do too. Yeah, Will. I know Will. Will, you are pretty successful with AdWords. Some of you guys have followed my previous AdWords training. Enter yes if you did, and enter no if you didn't. Okay? I see a lot of yeses and I see a lot of no, so that's good. Now, if you answer yes, can you tell me if you liked it or not? Enter if you learned. No, so just tell me what you think. I, I'm not going to put you the words in mouth. So David said, yes, I liked it. And I got another yes. Okay. And so coming weekend, Will, did also, and you're using AdWords. Oh, Will said, okay. Will said, I like it very much. Very well done. Yes. And Will is doing AdWords now. So he's a specialist. Will, how many clients do you have now? And 6. Can you roughly say how much money you make from the 6 clients each month? $3,000. And how much work after you have set them up to maintain them? How much hours do you work for those $3,000? About how much hours do you work for this $3,000 each month? About? Give me an idea, Will. 6 per month, but getting better. Okay. So making, okay, 6 per month. Is it in total, correct? 6 hours you work for 3 hours per month, for $3,000 per month, correct? Yes. Who likes to earn $3,000 per month for 6 hour work? That's basically what it is, correct? Who likes that? Okay. This is not theory. This is what I do too. Okay. I rather have somebody else saying it. Once you have set it up, it's easy. Now enter enter. I'm scared. If you are scared about Google AdWords, you just are. It's not your thing. Okay. You are afraid. You are afraid to lose local business money. Okay. Kind of. You never done it. Okay. Here. What? Well, if you lose your scarcity after 10 hours training, would that be worthwhile to do 10 hours training and you are an expert? 10 hours it takes you to become a beginner to an expert. Okay, here. This is not theory, guys. That is really my best training. It is my best training I ever created. It is. Okay? And I do this for a living. It's not something that I sell the training and hopefully you will pick something up. This is what I do for a living. Okay, where is it? Go on the products and on local AdWords Academy. Okay. Belinda said, I just don't want to lose the money. Okay, you will not. You will not. Aline said, your training removes the fear. Okay, I guarantee you with my training, you have all the confidence in the world. I guarantee you that after you follow the training, you understand that AdWords is much easier than SEO. I guarantee you, if you follow the training, you can easily make Will's now, let's say $100 an hour. Okay, I keep it safe. Once you set up is everything. The setup is everything. It's kind of keyword, ad, and website. Now negative keywords. So that is you have the keywords, you have the ads, and your website. It's nothing more than that. It's really nothing more than that. Roofer, Bogerton. Okay? Okay. You have the ad. Okay? You have the ad. You have the ad. I don't want to. You have the ad. So you have the keyword. And then you have the ad. And you click on the ad. And you have the website. Those are the three elements. Keyword, ad, and website. If you get good in keywords, if you get good in ads, and if you get good in website, then you know AdWords, correct? Almost. There's a little bit more to it, but that is basically that. Okay, now let me change this to uh, cheap roofer Bokerton. Do I want to show my ad when I use the word cheap? Probably not, correct? Okay, so this one actually got it. He wants to 40% off, and they probably have a funnel for that, but this not. So I'm teaching you if they use certain words in the search keyword, your ad is not showing. And when your ad is not showing, you don't waste the click and you don't waste the money. So Google AdWords is about knowing which keywords works and which keyword don't work and which words to avoid. And then they call it negative keywords. In the training, you get 750, not 7, not 50, 750 negative keywords. Only the negative keywords is worth the price of the training. I'm telling you, if you take over a Google AdWords training and you put in those negative keywords, you double the conversion because your ad is not showing anymore and you don't waste the clicks. Does that make sense? Now, some ads convert better than other ads. I'm going to train you which kind of ads converts the best. Does that make sense? So now you know which keyword to use and you get trained which ads to use. Some websites convert better than other websites, correct? Now, why is that? You're going to learn what are important elements on the website. And voila, that is Google AdWords. You understand the keywords, you understand the ad, you understand the website, and you understand the negative keywords. This is Google AdWords. It's so simple. And because there are so many people scared of it, the people who are doing make a good living. They make a good living with almost no work. If you set it up right, why are you able to spend only 6 hours to earn $3,000? You know why Will is that? Because you understand how to set it up. You understand which keyword are converting from kind of the first moment. Okay? Okay? Now, Google changes all the time and the interface changes a little bit. They have a new interface and have the classic interface. I still like the classic interface. The training is more which keywords is to use, which ads to use, which website to use, and which negative keywords. Okay? You don't need to know more. It's kind of if you know the alphabet, you can speak and write. Okay? So I still use the classic interface. I like him better. It's better. And the training is based on the classic interface. In a couple of months now, maybe in a year, Google change on it. Google improves the new interface. Okay, then I'm going to update the training. But you don't need. It's kind of the understanding. Knowing how things work is much more valuable than learning trick. You're going to learn how to fish instead of I giving you the fish. Does that make sense? It's kind of you need to understand how things work, what the reason behind those things are. And then you are not scared anymore. I can tell you if you have high building sickness, you just have to walk, nothing will happen. Or I can kind of show you why it is safe. You understand why it is safe. And then you feel comfortable. Does that make sense? So, what's the deal? Coming weekend, you will receive an email. The sign-up cost now is $49. Okay? Sign-up cost is $49. I will waive this to $1. Okay? For $1, you can check it out. You can get a taste of it. Does that make sense? $1, you get a taste of it. Everybody can afford $1, correct? See if you like it. If you like the membership site, the first training, okay, you will learn from the expert. That's the special weekend, the weekend special. After the first week, how much is it? $97 per month for 3 months. Okay? $97 for 3 months. It's if you can earn $3,000 for 6-hour work, is a $300 investment a good investment? Okay. Will Google be around the next 10 years? Do you think you will really learn something now instead of from jumping and jumping and jumping and go from product to product, but now you're really going to educate yourself something and you become a specialist and you set up yourself for success? Is what you want, correct? Will does it, many others do it, I do it. Okay. Any questions about this special deal? Okay. Can I get e-commerce leads? Yes, you can. It's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder because you have to find. Now, let me take this back. I have e-commerce clients, and with e-commerce, um, you can put very easily in conversion tracking. That means you can see which keyword caused the sale. Once you know which keywords result in sale, you can bid more on it. So e-commerce is actually very easy to track, and once you get results, you can scale it. But first, you have to understand which keyword works and which area works, okay, and which day of the week works. So it's kind of it requires some testing in the beginning. Because once you get conversion in, you can scale it. Any other question? So thanks everybody for joining this training. If you want to make a good living and learn a profession, look out for my special email this weekend. And I'm looking forward to you next week, Tuesday, where you get trained on the new local team jack, the new design, and I will show you also the latest Google My Business service website. Thank you so much, and see you next weekend, next Tuesday. Sorry. Bye.